Starcasting to you from the City of Angels. Hello everyone, I'm Karis. Thank you so much for being here and listening to the Voice of Astrology podcast. This is your astrology cosmic superpower for the week beginning Sunday, December 24th through Saturday, December 30th, 2023. Let's journey together with astrology and explore how to connect with the stars, the planets, the energies for our new week ahead. This week it's make a wish upon a star. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. If your heart is in your dreams, no request is too extreme. The week starts off Sunday, December 24th, with the night sky spectacular for viewing. I hope that wherever you are, the skies are clear, because on Christmas Eve, Sunday, December 24th, after sunset on December 24th, Christmas Eve, look towards the east. You will see the constellation Orion. Orion is easy to find because there are three stars that are referred to as the three wise men. They are lined up and tilted at a slant. And these three stars, the names of these three stars that are referred to as the three wise men in the east, they're Alnitak, Alnilam, and Mintaka. And they're above the horizon in a slanted line. Now, along with that, on either side of the three wise men stars, we have the blue star Rigel, which is a star of riches, renown, honors. And we also have the red star, Betelgeuse, which is a star of confidence, dignity. Along with this, we have the Pleiades, visible in the night sky. These are the seven sisters. It's a cluster of seven stars that are bringers of the light. This is the Pleiades. And also, you'll see something that looks like a reddish cloud formation. That is actually where new stars, baby stars, are being formed. They're being born. Also, if you are awake, about an hour or so before sunrise, Venus, the jewel of the sky, the queen of heaven, is a morning star right now. So you will see her shining so brightly in the early morning before dawn sky. And always remember, the darkest hour is just before dawn. Make this wish, whatever that is for you. I hope it comes true for you. We also have the waxing gibbous moon. The moon is almost full for our Christmas full moon, last full moon of the year at 4 degrees Cancer. Cancer with the moon at home in her domicile, at home in her castle in the sign of Cancer, is greatly supported, which I will get to in a moment. So the magic, the enchantment, just the beauty and splendor of looking at the heavens as we are starting off the week. And it is Christmas week. Remember, make that wish upon a star. May it come true for you. I know what I'm wishing for, which is peace and love on earth. Sunday, December 24th, we are in waxing gibbous moon phase. The moon is almost full, not quite there, which means that there's always still room for growth. Now, Sunday, we have the moon moving into mutable air Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is now retrograde in the sign of Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter. There is so much talking, chatting, communication going on as we are in this Christmas weekend. We've got the moon, which is very social in the sign of Gemini. If you're having a party, nobody wants to leave. They just want to keep chatting and talking away, sharing ideas and communication. Also on the 24th, we have the sun in Capricorn making a sextile aspect, which is favorable to Capricorn's ruler, Saturn in Pisces, ruled by Jupiter, which means the sun sextile Saturn blending the element of earth and water is very healing. It's very secure and grounding. It's a feel-good vibe. And with the moon in Gemini almost full, again, this is just so people-oriented and communication-oriented. It's loads of fun. Monday, Christmas Day, we still have the moon in Gemini, and the moon in Gemini is getting even more lively and vivacious and animated. We've got the moon in Gemini making an opposition aspect to Mars in Sagittarius ruled by Jupiter. The moon in Gemini makes a square aspect to Neptune and Pisces. So this blending of fire, air, water, and all of the mutables. This is the back and forth banter and fun. It's light. We have the moon in Gemini then making an opposition to its ruler, Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius. This is full moon energy to begin with, where the energy is very condensed and strong. And with Gemini and the mutables and the night sky and it being Christmas, it's a lot of fun and life animation energy. Tuesday, December 26th, we have the exact moment of the full moon at home in Cancer. The moon in Cancer, she's in her castle. She's feeling good. She's filled with not only emotion, which is the sign of Cancer, but happy memories. The moon rules over memories. And when the moon is full in Cancer, and it's greatly supported because the full moon in Cancer has a trine flow to Saturn in Pisces. That's a lot of foundation and support. Also, the full moon in Cancer makes a sextile aspect to Jupiter in Taurus, ruled by Venus. So happy memories of home, family, childhood. Happy memories give us a lot of comfort and energy and positivity. So this full moon in Cancer, day after Christmas, is that feel-good feeling of being safe, knowing that you are loved, knowing that you're home, and knowing that all of your emotions are filled up. The moon in astrology is of utmost importance, and I always say, feed your moon, meaning the moon is your emotional body. It's where you live. It's your home. Wherever you are, wherever you go, when you feel content, when you feel that your needs are being met, then you're home. Then you feel peaceful, in balance, content. When the needs of the moon, which is the baby and the nurturing mom, when the needs of the moon in astrology are not met, then the moon can also be anxiety, irrational fears. It can be lunacy, which is the moon as well. So to end up 2023 with the last full moon of the year, having this full moon in Cancer, greatly supported, this is just a wonderful end of the year full moon where you can feel really good, content, to love, to be loved, and happy. Also on December 26th, we have Chiron, the wounded healer, stationing direct. Now, Chiron in Aries moving direct is your sense of identity, your sense of who you are. With Chiron in Aries, which is the first sign of the zodiac, the newborn babe that says, here I am, I'm here, world, welcome to the world. With Chiron stationing direct in Aries, this is a greater, deeper understanding of the truth of who you are, your authenticity, being true to yourself. It's a sense of independence and self-reliance, and also taking action and moving forward in your sense of who and what you are. Aries is a cardinal fire sign of the zodiac. It initiates. It wants to not only initiate, but innovate, invent. Aries likes to do something first, to get something started in a good way. So if you have any ideas, inventions, things you would like to do, a greater expression of who and what you are, this Chiron stationing direct in Aries is also a wonderful aspect energy that we have on Tuesday, December 26th. The full moon in Cancer, which is also a cardinal sign of the zodiac that wants to lead into a new chapter of your life, is prompting the Chiron in Aries. It's a square aspect. Squares make us take action. It's like the engine that gets us moving forward. And so even the full moon in Cancer is saying to the Chiron moving direct in Aries, yes, move forward with the truth of who you are and the truth of what it is that you really want to do, with the culmination, the light of the full moon, accepting the light of the sun, shining a light on the Chiron in Aries and saying, yes, it's in your awareness now. Now do something about it. The full moon in Cancer, when the moon accepts the light, the culmination, full light of the sun, is shining a light on the true inner self of who and what you are. The moon is our satellite. It's a mirror that mirrors back to us the internal true image that we have of ourself. And when the moon is in Cancer, that feeling of worthiness and that feeling of you're free to be who and what you are instinctually. This is the moon. The moon doesn't think. It's not intellectual. It's your instinct. It's of the body. Wednesday, December 27th, we have the sun in cardinal Earth Capricorn making an Earth trine flow to Jupiter in Taurus, still retrograde, getting ready to station direct, but Jupiter in Taurus ruled by Venus. So these two Earth signs, Sun, Jupiter, making that supportive Earth trine flow, is the aspect having to do with what you value and the true work that you wish to do, the work that you feel called to do as your contribution to yourself and to the world. Along with that, we have Mercury still retrograde in Sagittarius, making a conjunction to Mars in Sagittarius. Now, this is a very different energy than the Sun trine Jupiter and Earth. The Mercury conjunct Mars in Sagittarius can, if we're not careful, it can get quite combative in a conflict war of words. If we are not aware, it's just time to stop and walk away. The Mercury in its detriment in Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter, first of all, doesn't know when to stop. We're looking at Jupiter. Mars in Sagittarius. Now, Mars is the action. It's the warrior planet. It's the planet that cuts things away. So whether it's you initiating or someone else that is initiating a conversation that is getting you all fired up, hot, aggressive, Mercury conjunct Mars is Jupiter that keeps going and going. Not worth it after we're starting off the week so beautifully and enriched with potentials and your hopes, wishes, and dreams for the future. Don't get caught up in a conflicting conversation that can be quite hurtful. Mercury conjunct Mars in Sag. This can be when we've said something and it is so difficult, if not impossible, to take it back. The I'm sorry, I apologize doesn't work here. We went too far. And sometimes in life, as I'm sure you know, we can go too far, which is, I wish I hadn't have said that. This is something that isn't easy, if impossible, to take back with just an apology. Walk away, not worth it. If nothing else, just remember Mercury is still retrograde in its detriment sign of Sag. Do you really want to say that? You won't be able to take it back potentially. Let it go. Thursday, December 28th, this is Jupiter's day. The moon enters Leo. We just want to keep the party going. All the fun and games with the moon in Leo, which is very creative and fiery and romantic and expressive. Moon in Leo is wonderful to celebrate and have a good time. We are approaching New Year's Eve, but this is on Thursday, and the moon in Leo can also be right after that Mercury-Mars conjunction in Sag. The moon entering Leo can be all the drama, if we're not careful, about what was said with that Mercury conjunct Mars in Sagittarius. Friday, December 29th, Venus leaves her detriment in the sign of Scorpio. Venus enters Sagittarius. This placement, Venus in Sagittarius, is like having a best friend. Venus is the love planet. It's marriage and romance and love. But when Venus enters Sagittarius, this is when you really enjoy the person you're with. This is a friendship aspect to the Venus romantic love component. Venus in Sagittarius really values being with someone as a romantic partner that is also a great friend. Venus in Sag, the love of travel, the love of sports, the love of taking risks, doing things that are a little bit challenging, all of the things that Sagittarius rules over in astrology. That includes games, gambling, cards, games of chance, all of the fun things that when you really enjoy the other person, especially humor, because Sagittarius in astrology is very often referred to as the comedian, the clown of the zodiac. Sagittarius is happy, it's sunny, it's playful, it's a great sense of humor. So this Venus leaving Scorpio and moving into Sagittarius is a fresh new beginning in the area of either finding love, or if you're already in a relationship, marriage. The Venus in Sagittarius is the energy of let's bring the fun back into the relationship. Let's play like big kids, our inner child always. We could live to be 101. That inner kid wants to come out and play and have fun and laugh, and that is just as important in a relationship as all of the other things that we do in a marriage and relationships. Saturday, December 30th, we have the kingly planet, larger than life, biggest planet in the solar system, Jupiter, stationing direct. Jupiter goes retrograde once a year. Jupiter spends about 1 year in one sign of the zodiac. So with Jupiter moving direct, Jupiter in Taurus, ruled by Venus, Venus having just changed signs and moving into Sagittarius. This is the Santa Claus planet, which is Jupiter. Jupiter is very often referred to Santa Claus in astrology because it wants to bestow gratitude and appreciation, blessings and gifts. For so many blessings and gifts that we have, it's just too much to count. And the key to Jupiter is gratitude for all of the things that we have. This is such a blessing. And what a week when it comes to make a wish. What is your dream? Wish upon a star. Because these astrological energies now moving forward with the full moon at home in Cancer, the spectacular night sky, all of it, the whole week is a Christmas blessing and then some. So you have the power. I always say this in every podcast. The cosmic superpowers, they highlight, they put a light on the energies and powers and the power that you have. May your dreams come true. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever you may celebrate. Thank you all, and I will see you all in the stars.